Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eileen. Today's going to be a fun day. New style for 2022 spring. This is Raquel Welch Untold Story in RL31 29, which is fiery copper. I am wearing my Raquel Welch UPSTAGE in the same color. Now, before we unbox this, let me tell you this wig was provided to me for review from wigstudio1.com, so be sure to go over there and get all the information on this new beautiful style Untold Story. Okay, let's get started. Okay, let's unbox Untold Story from Raquel Welch. All right, it has a little care card in it. Beautiful fiery copper, one of my favorite Raquel Welch colors. The net, I want to show you, the net has kind of worked its way off. That happens in shipping. That has happened to me many times before. So if you get one and the netting has worked its way off a little bit, that just happens in shipping from time to time. So just know that. So let me take it out. And let's just have a look at this. Oh wow, beautiful, of course. Hand-tied cap. Look at this large mono feature. Front, lace front, hand-tied. Now notice in the back there is wefting that has been covered with the fabric. I just always like to call that to your attention. Closed ear tabs with stays, of course. Extended felt nape with Velcro adjusters. And there is some stretch here. Not a huge amount of stretch, but there is some stretch here. All right. In fiery copper. Wow. What a gorgeous color. It is that light, the medium light auburn, and then it's just been evenly, beautifully blended with ginger blonde. Beautiful Raquel Welch. I think they make the most gorgeous reds. I have a video that shows all the reds. I will link it below, the Raquel Welch reds, if you haven't seen them. But if you've been wanting to try a red color, I would encourage you to check out the ones by Raquel Welch. Okay, let's try this on Untold Story. Okay, let's give it a good shake and try it on. Okay, this has a nice fit. I will say this fits me a little larger than my UPSTAGE. So if that helps you, I have a 21¼ inch head circumference. Wow, this is gorgeous. Right out of the box. You saw what I did. I took it out, I shook it, and I have put it on, and this is a gorgeous wig. I can tell already. In that short a time, I'm gonna like this wig. In my opinion, it is very similar to UPSTAGE, which, as you know, as of today, is always been my favorite style. But this one might give UPSTAGE a run for its money. Wow, beautiful fit. So pretty. Now the specs on this has a long eyelash bang, 8½ inches. The crown is 10½ on this one. It has a 5-inch nape. The sides are 7 and the back is 9. Look at this wig. This is gorgeous. I think this is going to be super popular. I just don't think you need to do a thing to it. I'm going to spray it with some water just to separate it because, you know, that's my process. That's how I do it. And just, does it need anything else? I don't think so. I am super impressed with this wig. All right, let's talk a little more about Untold Story. I'm going to take out the crisscross part so you can see how that will look. This, like I said, I couldn't be any more impressed with this. And this color is so beautiful in this style because it's just highlighted, as you can see, around the face. Now, this, I don't think it needs steaming at all. If I wanted to get this off my face a little, I'm just going to use a little Hairyware hairspray. And I will spray it right across the front. And that way I can take it off my face just a little. Just this mid-length style, easy to wear. Beautiful Raquel Welch lace front, as we said, all the way down. This is the coverage. You can barely see my bio hair. The ear tab is right at the top of my ear. Coverage on both sides. And like I said, this fits me just a little larger than I find my Upstage does, if that helps you in any way. And I think you can just get your hands in here. There's a good bit of hair here now. It's not a lot. It's not high density by any means. This is a hand-tied cap. There's no permatease here. This is just one of the nicest wigs I have tried in a very long time. Okay, let's compare Upstage and Untold Story. I am wearing my Raquel Welch Upstage and SS Biscuit. All right, I want to show you the difference. These caps are basically the same. They're both hand-tied. This is Untold Story and this is Upstage. They're both hand-tied caps. Basically the same. The difference I see in these two is on the Untold Story, the wefting that we talked about earlier, there's a little more wefting here. It's up a little bit higher, and I'll show you that compared to Upstage. So if I had to say there was any difference in these caps, that would be it, and that is a very minor difference. The back, just a few more wefts in the back of the Untold Story. Again, Untold Story, and this is Upstage. Otherwise, these caps are almost identical. All right, now let's talk about the specs of these two wigs. Here they are side by side, Upstage and Untold Story. Now I'm going to insert some footage of side by side footage so you can see exactly how they look on side by side. I just like to show you just how they look. Now let's talk about the specs. Upstage, the front of Upstage is 7. And you know, we talked about the front of Untold Story is 8.5. It's a little longer. The Untold Story is just a tad longer on the front. The crown of Upstage is 9.5. Untold Story, 10.5. The sides of Upstage are 9. The sides are 7 on Untold Story. The nape is 6.5 on Upstage, and the nape is 5 on Untold Story. I just wanted to give you another look at the inside of the cap of Untold Story. This is just a beautiful hand-tied cap, lace front, as we said, down into the ear tab, closed ear tabs, and then another look at this hand-tied cap. Again, the wefting, extended felt nape with Velcro adjusters. And of course, the gorgeous color, fiery copper. Okay guys, that is a look at Raquel Welch Untold Story and Fiery Copper. These are, of course, heat-friendly fibers. I want to make sure you know that. You could add more curl to this if you wanted. You could straighten this completely if you wanted. I, however, am not going to do anything to it. I'm going to take it out of the box, give it a good shake, and wear it. Again, thank you Wig Studio One for providing this to me. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at Crazywiglady, and also I have a website, crazywiglife.com, where I sell some of my gently worn wigs there. Again, thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and leave me lots of comments. I love to interact with you. Thank you, and have a great day.